Now, a newly released documents in the case of the 15-year-old girl found dead inside the trunk of singer David's car, including the autopsy report that could provide clues into how she died. Let's go back to our chief national correspondent, Matt Gutman, there in Los Angeles. Good morning again, Matt.
Hey, good morning, Robin. 15-year-old Celeste Rivas' death continues to be shrouded in mystery. Law enforcement still says they do not know how she died and ended up in the trunk of that Tesla. But now we do know that she was not pregnant at the time of her tragic death. This morning, ABC News obtaining the death certificate for 15-year-old Celeste Rivas, whose body was found earlier this month in a Tesla belonging to singer-songwriter David. The cause of death listed as deferred, as the medical examiner tries to determine how she died and the LAPD whether a crime was committed.
'Cause every time the sun comes up,
David, who has nearly 40 million monthly listeners on Spotify, canceled his world tour earlier this month after Rivas was identified as the deceased. The teenager had been missing for a year and a half. Authorities believe she could have been dead for weeks before she was discovered. And law enforcement sources tell us the condition of her remains has made it difficult to determine her cause of death. The death certificate also revealing that she was not and had not been pregnant for the last year. The latest details coming after investigators were seen searching the residence David was renting in Los Angeles, allegedly removing a computer. David has not been named as a suspect or a person of interest and has not been charged with any crime. Law enforcement sources tell ABC News there is a lot going on to bring justice for Rivas and her family.
With the information we have now, at best, law enforcement can say that there's potentially culpability for improperly disposing or concealing a body, but there's not enough information to charge anyone with a homicide.
And while David's representatives and some family members may have been in contact with law enforcement and say that the artist has been cooperating with police, the LAPD tells me that David himself has not spoken to or has had any direct contact with the LAPD, Robin.
I hope that young woman's family will get some answers at some